too. So they did a lot of things at the kitchen table. The stove that's over there actually burned coal as a way of, you know, heating the stove. And the stove was used not only for cooking, it was used to heat your irons. They would frequently have a drying rack next to it for drying linens or socks that got wet, anything like that. If you wanted to have soda, you had to make it yourself. People would buy a bottle of flavored syrup. They would mix it with water and a ton and a half of sugar. And then they would bottle it themselves in empty bottles. And they would buy bottle caps, and you can see how the ends of it are sort of flailed out. Well, they would put it on top of here, and then put it under this thing, which was called a bottle capper. Crank that down, and that would crimp the ends around the little lip here. And then you would put the bottles near the stove and the heat, and eventually the carbonization would start to happen from all that sugar and stuff that was in it and the heat, and it would get its little bubbles in it, and that's how you had your soda. You made it yourself. If you wanted to have beer with your dinner, you had to take, because there was no bottled beer, so you took your bucket or your growler down to the local bar, sometimes sending your little kid to do it, and they'd come back with a bucket, and there's a phrase called a bucket of suds, referring to your bucket of beer that you're bringing back. So that's what that bucket was for. So we have so many modern conveniences today.